Whoa. Good afternoon, gamers! Hello, everybody! I looked away from OBS for a second and then I came back and there's tons of people in chat. Hello! Hi, everybody! Hey, Brodoof, Spiky, Flex, Corvo! Iba time. What's Iba? What is Iba? I don't know. I don't know anything about the game. Oh. JD says, hey Fangy, I want to play this game with no spoilers, so I'm just here for support and bonus Twitch bucks. Okay. Well, thank you for lurking, even if you can't listen in. I totally get it. I avoid games that I want to play too. I'm also spoiler averse. Oh, Corvo says he can't stay because of work, but he hopes I have a good stream. Okay, I hope you have a good day at work, Corvo. Thank you. And everybody's doing the Fangy hunt. The Fangy hunt, the new emote I made last week. I'm not very good at making emotes, but I gave it a shot. Alright, Brodoof says we'll meet Iba very soon. Okay. We'll go with English. Language cannot be switched. That's odd. I wonder why you can't switch language later on in the game. Seems like an odd limitation. Yeah, auto save. Okay. I think this game is visual novel-y, but when I was looking at the trailer, it was like there are some parts where you walk around maybe, so I don't know. I'm using keyboard and mouse. Hopefully that's good enough. Oh, but how's everybody doing today? Is this a carnival? Looks like a circus tent. Oh, you got your booster today? How are you feeling? I got mine, like 2 weeks ago, I think? Pretty good? Good to hear it. You're a sturdy doof. Yeah, I mostly just had like a sore arm. What's a merry-go-round? Wow. This is an odd angle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, that's not good. I think this is the murder part of the murder mystery. What the heck? She's bleeding from her eyes.
It grew by one.
Criggy! Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Thank you for 10 months. I hope you're having a good day, Criggy. There's a pretty decent amount of murder. Oh, good. We got more to look forward to. But some of the ponies were upside down there. This carnival is messed up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're gonna play it too. You gotta avoid for spoilers. Okay. Well, thank you for lurking, Craig. I appreciate it. I honestly had to do the same thing when you were playing Inscription the other day, because I hear that's good, so I was like, I better avoid spoilers. Oh, Glove, thank you, and some pets. Thank you. Ah. Bloom Park. Oh, I have to click. Okay. Oh, what did JD say? JD said, he's doing well. He's trying to set up a custom stream elements bot name. But it seems the account name he wanted is already taken. Oh. Heck. Well, it has been around for a while. Investigation. During investigations, the main character... Is it Date or Date, do you think? If it's Japanese, I would guess that it's pronounced Date. Right? You inspect scenes and collect testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Oh, so this is interesting. You have investigation, but you're walking around. I was thinking it'd be like Danganronpa, kind of, where you just have like a background picture and you click on stuff. What is this little feller? I feel like Cricket would like them. Date's position is fixed. You can move the cursor in your view. Oh, hey, Uni! It's a cool game? I hope so. I'm just starting it. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Oh, okay, so I can't walk around. Okay. 1 second. Menu. The menu contains a number of functions: file, flowchart, options, and guide. Flowchart. Autosave, you can also manually save. Okay. I want to check out options. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit. I was a little scared it would be too loud.
Allow me to assist you.
But I think it's a little too quiet. There we go. Okay. Alright. What is this flowchart? A story time chart, jump to another. Oh, okay. It's like a chapter select or something. It's made by the Zero Escape devs. I still haven't played Zero Escape. I have the Nonary games bundle thingy. It's like a couple of games on one disc for the PS4, I believe. But I haven't played it yet. But I hear that it's good, so I believe you. Hey Soleil! Good afternoon! How are you? She's my boss. Okay, so I'm the guy. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person. Oh yeah, we better look. I call her boss. She runs ABIS, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Boss. She doesn't get a name, she's just boss. He says, last night I was tossing and turning on the couch and you accidentally rolled out of the couch and you hit face first onto the floor. Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Uni. My dog does that sometimes. She'll roll off the bed and there'll be a big thunk and then we wake up and we're like, dog, where are you? Where are you, dog? Are you okay? Sully says she's doing good. Good to hear it. I'm doing good as well. I was a little productive this morning, just a little bit. I did some exercise. I did some dishwashing, and what else did I do? Oh, I used moisturizer and stuff, which is very important. It's very important because it's getting to be legit winter now. So make sure you guys practice good skincare. Alright, any suspects? This rain is awful, huh? So what am I doing here? Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park.
Oh goody, it's voiced. I'm so happy it's voiced, because with visual novels or games that have like lots of dialogue, I have a hard time streaming them because I end up losing my voice from reading it all out loud. So when it has voice acting, I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. The VA work is pretty good. Oh, nice. Well, I feel like that's typical with Spike Chunsoft. Like the Danganronpa games all had really good voice acting too. Alright.
Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Oh, look at me, I'm handsome. I have one green eye and one yellow eye? Or is that just the lighting? The kids are making spicy croquettes. I've never had a croquette before.
Yeah.
I kinda wanna try them.
Thing is, the caller was anonymous.
Anonymous caller. It could have been the killer themselves.
I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. I wonder if I'm able to go through all of the different options. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
I knew her?
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
We're close?
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Okay, don't worry, we weren't that close, guys. We're not that close. I'm okay, I'm doing okay. That's pretty sus, though, isn't that? That's a little sus. Like, am I the killer? Let's change the subject. This rain is awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Oh, how convenient. So what am I doing here?
Are you serious?
She's like, you work for me. You work here.
You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Oh, she said my name. Okay, it is Date. Thank you, boss. Thank you for knowing how to pronounce my name.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me.
Oh, it's Abyss. Abyss. If you look into the abyss will look back.
I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
I don't seem particularly affected, though, do I?
Not yet. We just found the victim.
No suspects.
Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work.
A copycat?
From the case 6 years ago.
I saw that, Brodoof, when I was looking at the game on Steam. It said Somnium something something is coming out, and I was like, wait, what? There's a sequel?
Case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago? Ah, afternoon, Wistmore, how you doing? Did you get your throne set up? I can even look at this bench. It's a bench. Ha! Thanks. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. A local cop. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Huh. Parasol. A parasol's getting pelted by the rain. Do I have a link? Oh yeah, I have it linked in my profile. You should put yours there too. I know people usually tweet things, but I feel like stuff can get lost on Twitter pretty easily. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. Oh, it's an abandoned theme park. Oh, I do enjoy that. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Oh, an inspector. An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
Oh, you hear that, guys? I'm a great detective. He's heard of me. My reputation precedes me. Oh, Uni says you finally got a Discord. Oh, cool.
It's Kagami, sir.
I think having Discords is like really convenient. I have one just for my friends offline. We use one just to communicate rather than email and stuff nowadays. It's just simpler. I can ask him his name again?
It's Kagami, sir.
He's like, how do you forget already?
Kagami. Are you serious? It's Kagami!
Oh, this poor man. I'm gonna start ignoring. I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. Oh, okay, Uni. Good luck with the kitchen. Good luck with the croquettes. Anything to go on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm done tormenting this man. I got a fence here. Yeah, control room. Is this the control room? The place where the operator says to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Where's he? It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Column. It's the main column holding up the roof. Oh, I saw my mom over the weekend for Thanksgiving with my family, and she gave me some tea, and I'm not a big tea person usually. I only usually drink chai, but she gave me this like seasonal tea. It's like a vanilla, cinnamon, and licorice one. And I'm like, I like all those things, so I'm gonna try it out. Huh. vanilla-y. Alright, I think it's time we look at the corpse. Oh, not the horse, the corpse. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I take a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer?
Excuse you, I am Kanami Date, the famous great detective. I go where I please.
We haven't taken any footprints yet.
Oh, okay, see ya, Flex, thank you for stopping by. I hope you and Gengar have a good day.
I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
What? It's the little creature from, the beginning when I was doing the little tutorial thing. It's a little creature. I would not have expected this creature to have such a nice voice. That's Aiba. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. Oh, so it is intentional that I have different colored eyes. An AI for an eye. An eye for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Convenient. Aiba's vision modes. While playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in F1. Okay. Where do I select zoom? Ah! Right now she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Okay, it looks like the corpse is the only thing I can zoom in on. Enhance. The left eye.
The left eye socket is vacant.
They took her eyeball.
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
Maybe she had a robot eye too, and they stole it to get the data off of it.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
But I guess, would there be blood? I guess there'd be a little blood.
We don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Do they do that?
Impossible.
Impossible.
The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Oh, I believe you're so smart.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct. Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
Yeah, thanks, Aiba.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
He didn't sound very upset, but I guess he is a little bit.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago.
Not that long.
That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Oh, so it's 1 a.m. right now? Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
What?
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Is there a people on there?
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column.
No way.
Utilize the X-ray mode.
I have X-ray vision? No way. Can't look at the corpse anymore. Can I use the X-ray over here? No. There's a people.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle in the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it.
Kick it down, Date.
Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Okay, this seems dangerous. She's got the murder weapon.
Suki.
He knows this person too? God, I hate when my friends kill each other. My jacket's actually like really stylish. It's nap time.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
Something's wrong with the light switch. Why is there a body in my house? Oh, what the hell? What?
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
That's not a helpful answer.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
This is Iba?
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine.
Her hand creeps me out.
Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Oh, that's like Phoenix Wright.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
Oh, a palm pick. You got it, Spiky. I'll take one for you later. Hey, Rose. Welcome, welcome.
This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
That sounds bad, Tate.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper. Yep. Move Iba closer to the door. But I want to look at other things. Oh. Who's this dead guy? Alright. Investigate.
A door locked with a padlock. It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it.
Huh?
That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
How are you doing today, Rose? We're solving murders.
Shut up and listen.
Ooh.
Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable.
Who is that guy?
Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Alright, anything that has a floating name you can interact with. A new object has appeared. Alright, how do I change the camera angle? Oh! Hot diggity dog. Hey Moody! This is AI, the Somnium Files. We got a switch and we got a winter iris.
There are thorns on the switch. Of course, things must be done in order. Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed.
Hopefully she can't take damage. Uh-oh.
The thorns won't come out.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Ah yes, the subtle panning.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
It's more like a woman with a flower's name.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
What? What?
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions have advanced your progress, but how? You can view the controls in the menu. Did the jar, I guess the jar hit the vines?
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Bam.
Now I can activate the switch.
Ooh. There's a girl over here.
Isn't this
Oh, that's
rewarding,
pretty.
Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
There is another mental lock still. Okay. We got wine, we got a lamp and a basket. Can I interact with the I can't interact with the skeleton. Look, it's got a bloody eye just like my my lady friend.
A glass of wine.
It says bonsai wine? Investigate.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
One sec. Not that one.
A glass of wine.
Smell it.
The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
What's a tannin?
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys
Spike
good
Chunsoft
drinks.
original wine.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop. Don't remind me.
Should we drink it?
A glass of...
Hopefully it's not poisoned.
Leave it to me.
I feel like
Hey.
the dead guy next to it is a little suspicious.
I feel kind of good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Just like my friend. Wait, we can talk to
The
it?
skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
I don't think verbally abusing the skeleton is
Finished?
helping.
My disappointment is immeasurable. A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Turn off the light.
Ugh. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. It looks like a rose. Huh?
Oh.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
I don't know that you should kick the skeleton.
A basket. I cannot see inside it. A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra.
A chupacabra! It's a cryptid buddy.
And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
No, I wasn't done with the. I wasn't done. I still wanted to play with the basket. Oh, come on. Hey, Darth. Yeah, a cult. The cryptid cult. Have I ever played The Missing? I have not, but I'm interested in it. I'm intrigued by the developer Swery. I just backed one of his games on Kickstarter and it just fulfilled this year. If you pick the right one, it stops being interactable. There's a reason. Huh. But still, I wanted to see everything.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
The skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
A skeleton.
Bop 'em.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
Pop, pop.
Hi! Yeah!
Oh, jeez. She's strong.
What?
Iba, look! The wall!
What about it? Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh, you messed up, Iba. You real messed up. Yeah, there's a hole.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. It looks like some old man.
He doesn't look that old.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss is sleep talking. A hidden item in Somnia? There's always one somewhere? No more, I can't eat anymore, I'm stuffed. Hidden item? Hidden item? Is this the hidden item?
What?
Yes! Date B?
A gun came out of the skull? Why is there a gun in this house?
Because I'm a detective?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In
Really?
fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
No, I don't think that's true.
Who did you hear that from?
A door locked with a padlock.
Knock.
Knock knock and hello.
Never thought I'd hear you make a reference like that.
Well, trying to be an AI beloved by all mankind.
Knock knock and hello?
Is that right?
Why isn't anything happening?
I guess I just don't get it.
A door locked with...
It was worth a try.
I suppose this just needs a key.
That's right. My dreamscape is all about staying level-headed and being smart.
Have you no shame, lying about yourself like that?
Not at all. It's who I am.
I see.
Yeah, I think mystery games in particular are fun to watch
A
other people
door
play,
locked with a padlock.
even if you played them yourself. Get him, Iva.
I don't think force is going to solve this. Although I admit, I thought it would work in your dream.
What do you mean by that?
I am saying that you have a horrendous case of muscle brain.
Do not. I'm very smart.
I'm done. I want to get out of this dream now.
Alright, gotta grab the gun. Do I still have another
A
option?
door locked with...
Oh no, I already did all those. Nah! Iva, stop it! Iva!
Knock knockin'?
We already did
Well,
this!
Is that...
why?
I guess...
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Oh, it's a key.
Look at
got a
this
key on
hot
the end.
magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock.
Put the gun in the keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
Date,
I suppose.
do not sexually harass the AI.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
There's more. He killed the little lady. He had a scar over one eye, and I have one of my eyes replaced. I don't have a scar, though. It's Saturday. Psychi? Police headquarters, 9:21 a.m. What?
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
My boss has interesting taste in decorations. That's Nookie. Yeah. Police officer mannequin. Shelves. Shelves. Thanks.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams.
Stuff can have multiple quips?
This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
An RC car. A police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
She's very quirky. The ones with voice acting usually have a follow-up quip. Okay, cool. This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Boss's friend Mario. A flag with big catch on it. A soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. It's a volleyball.
You think it's true that a Tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Crude! Oh, green text is an indicator that there's more to read. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Thank you, Brodoof. That's a really good tip. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I hadn't even noticed that. That is very helpful. Mamma mia. It's a Tanuki statue. A Soba restaurant door curtain. A pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
Do you ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
A pumpkin. A happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What is she doing here? A bookshelf. It has a ton of things stuffed in it. She has a computer on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. I do that too.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
10 billion yen would be... how much? It wouldn't be 10 billion, it wouldn't be 1 billion. Would it be 10 million yen? $10 million? $100 million. Oh, okay. She's lying to me! The Persian rug is laid out. A chair. I think I got all the green. Oh, I saw some of the green over here. Where was it? Was it just boss? Oh, the cabinet. Wait, what? No. Cabinet. A cabinet. A broom is leaning against the wall. Okay. Wait, coffee maker!
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. Oh! Could I have done this at the merry-go-round? Oh, frick. Bags. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. It's kind of weird.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Hashtag deep. Matryoshka. There are wine bottles lined up. There's a tombstone. That's like from a Halloween party. Rip. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
The entrance. A triangular ruler. A snowboard. An electronic darts
Why do you
game.
have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
That's a good idea. public bath door curtain. Did you steal this? A map on the wall. A boy band poster.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate her. Boss is single, by the way. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
A stationary bike for indoor training. Listen, I think that is a very useful screenshot, okay? It's got potential. A police poster. It's a lifesaver. A plaster figure.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
I agree with her. The Christmas tree has been here since the first time I was in this room. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Oh, a pendant. A souvenir from some rural town? I haven't seen one of these in a while.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
It's Boss's grandfather's death mask. I don't think she's telling the truth. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. There's a pendant adorning the wall. Okay. Okay. I think I got everything. I'm so good at clicking on stuff. Oh no!
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
A dead clock. Okay, I think that's everything. She's sitting on the desk casually. I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little.
That's probably a good idea, honestly.
It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
It does kind of like Tai-Tai's jacket, doesn't it? The red jacket and the black underneath. I think you have another Tai-Tai cosplay idea. About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might.
Yeah, his black coat is purple on the inside. Oh, it's my favorite color.
Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible.
'Cause he's in
So
jail?
it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
Or maybe you arrested the wrong person last time, boss.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
I'll keep pestering her.
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it. Give it a rest, Date.
Never.
You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Leave me alone, Iba. No bullying. It's not my fault I like strong women.
Just Promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue. Even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. You really pooping?
Yeah, did we get an Amazon package?
We got a notification saying we got one, but when I looked outside, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. What's the status of
Who
the
do you think
investigation?
I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6
I
years.
knew it, he doesn't know her name. I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okira. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
About Renju Okira.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Is that her dad or her brother? Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Oh, I did not think Shoko was that old. She looks like a high schooler to me. Okay. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result.
Like, you would be suspect number 1.
No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
How would a 12-year-old, like, tie a grown woman up on there? I feel like that'd be very difficult.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
Okay, yeah, she is much older than I thought she was.
met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju.
Kira?
Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual.
Are there payphones near the amusement park?
Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. They may have even been the killer.
Do payphones still exist? I can't even think of the last time I saw one. Uh-oh, Aiba. Aiba, what are you doing? That's not sanitary down there. Aiba, that's gross. Also, I feel like that'd be very uncomfortable for Date.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Hey, Hyperwork, welcome, welcome.
Well, still.
I'm so little. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
My left eyeball is Aiba. She sees things differently than I do. Cause she's little. You know, you are kinda cute like this.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
Both.
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Do you need exercise?
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room, and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
Wadjet?
Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Gym trainer looking. He really does look like he belongs in a Pokemon game, especially like the eyeball looks like a Pokeball almost. Aiba's been living in my head ever since, rent-free. She gathers info and runs analysis. That's true, Pewter is a professor-sounding name, isn't it? She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Okay, back inside.
No.
No.
I'm giving you an order.
Does not compute.
Oh, there's
Okay,
a Pewter City?
really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
How? Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
You're telling me the police didn't already do this?
So you found a way into that database.
Amateurs!
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time.
It was me.
I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
It's a child. It's a Pokemon trainer.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old.
He's 24?
Male.
I cannot tell ages in this game. Oh my god. I thought he was like 10. I need to just add 10 to whatever I guess the ages are.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
He's a common rider fan, you think?
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
He's every bit as awful as he looks. Oh boy.
Affirmative.
He's got the Captain America shirt on, or his hoodie. His shirt says geek. He's got a Captain America hoodie, he's got a geek shirt, and he's got a Kamen Rider belt. Map. So about Iba.
Hey, boss. Is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
It's probably just Pewter's dream girl. About I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
If I have another mind inside me? Are you talking about his amnesia?
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Boss is looking at Iba.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
It's cause I means love.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
I can talk to myself?
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information. You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Iba is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. Alright, so map. The Matsushita Diner. Gonna get some curry. I always think that's a loading screen, but it's not. You have to click to dismiss it.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
Look at his jacket, it's so good.
I'm here for something else.
I'm here to
With the
arrest your
MPD.
son. Is she wearing a hipster shirt? I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
She's got a knife! She's gonna stab me!
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put down the knife on the table beside her. Time to look at all the things.
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
Thank you for the Starry Night, Spiky. It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. An old calendar on the wall. A low table.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
What?
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
There's a menu on the table. Neither of us can figure out what that sauce is. Disposable chopsticks. A small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Nothing but a window. A Lucky Cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
I've never heard that before.
Is that right?
Ow. It says good luck. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Oh, there's a package.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus.
Horrible succubus. Oh no. Is her son obsessed with an idol?
She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
He must be an idol fan. Oh my gosh. I'm sure of it. It's a clock.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Is this woman okay?
Uncertain, but she reminds me of you.
The gears have stopped turning, not unlike Mayumi. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. There's so many things to look at. The counter. A round
A
chair.
large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
A kid's chair. A table. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Zoom! Enhance. I don't know how to read hiragana.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
Doesn't that look like the Captain America shield?
He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
There's a floral pattern kitchen knife on the table. It looks like Oda gave it to Mayumi for Mother's Day. It's still green. Did I miss something? Okay, it should be all good. A bucket.
Does this remind you of your delinquent youth?
Hey now, don't judge a book by its cover.
What do buckets have to do with delinquents?
Besides, I have no memory of my youth. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, source subject, Aiba. It's a mop.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Oh no. Are they each a different one? Some celebrity's autograph. Okay. I thought I had to click on each one individually, and I was like, no. A swinging door.
A swinging door.
A swinging door.
Zoom. Enhance. And Azamon.co. It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
GG.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Is it a plastic
We
butt?
should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Oh yeah, X-ray.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Plastic butt. Plastic
Something's
butt.
written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Huh?
Allow
It's
me to
alive! It's
investigate.
alive! It's
A moment,
breathing!
please.
A set. It's a package for Oda. The item description says something about a solid model. Why did my heart rate go up? Oda's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. Where's your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
She's not his keeper. About the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kabasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years.
Kabasaki district?
That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
What does it mean? What does it mean, Aiba? How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
About Shoko. I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I've brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
That boy. He's been hanging out at this office building lately.
He's got some chunibu, I think.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh,
a
heavens,
weeaboo
no,
gang.
nothing like that.
I wanna join.
Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
What's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does Oda hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess.
Uh-oh, Rodoof. Uh-oh. Are you starting to feel yucky? Is it just your arm feeling sore, or you got something else going on? Oh.
More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her.
Do you have today off, Rodoof?
You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
That's good, that's good.
Just look. You'll see what I mean.
So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
You're telling me this kid watches idols but he doesn't have a smartphone?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
Oh my god, she's a boomer.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
I appreciate you, Aiba.
Date, I've found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
Oh, she's a musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single
I guess that
artist.
makes sense. A lot of idols in Japan do music, don't they?
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
What?
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Aiba, bring the car around.
At once.
About this idol. She mentioned a box. I looked at the box already. What more do you want from me? A-Set. The plot is thickening like a slow-simmered gravy, aromatic and appetizing. Lemniscate.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
New things to look at! There's an abstract painting hung
What
up.
is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up. A plant.
Date, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
Aiba. She likes bugs, I guess. The company's logo, Lemniscate. There's a receptionist with huge... Okay, you did not need to point that out, buddy. That's the reception desk. God damn it. No! Bad! Bad!
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
There are high stools around the table. It's a high table. A door. There's probably an office back there. Oda's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
So far, sofa. It's a sofa. Oda won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. A large window. Promotional videos of the agency's talents are playing. Nothing dirty though. This isn't that kind of company. He's farming Reddit karma. A vending machine full of drinks. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to Take a Girl Home in Just 2 Minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. A low table in front of the sofa.
Hey, Aiba. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
He really does have destructive tendencies, doesn't he? Alright, Oda. Could you look at me?
No. I'm kinda busy right now.
What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
What can you tell me about last night?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process,
He's a dweeb.
no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. Are you a fan of ASET?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
What? I'm not actually supposed to punch him, right? That can't be the right thing to do. No. He's annoying, but I don't want to punch him.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
Thank you, Aiba.
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
She's gonna hack him. Hacker Aiba. Get him.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Oh. Whoa. Oh god, too many tweets. Oh god.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
Tessa? Stop, it's too fast. I will protect from scum like you until I die. I promised I would. What? She's nice, cute, funny, amazing at singing and dancing. The only thing undying about me is my respect for Aset. I would never think about Aset like that. She's a goddess to me. What? Please pause. Please.
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
He's sock puppeting? Is he? Wait, these are all him? I did not make that connection. Oh, brother. Lemniscate received a message though? Isn't that the company's Twitter? A young, up-and-coming super genius author, multiple award winner, Tessa's future husband. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. It is still going. How long does this go for? Has it looped? Okay, now it's looping. It's looping now. Okay, okay.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself.
What a weirdo.
This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
He needs a better hobby. Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch.
Feels a little stalkerish. Like, I don't think you're supposed to go to her place of business and wait for her to leave.
There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Why didn't you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
You're not protecting her!
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
About last night.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk. Just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiura.
Why are you meeting a 12-year-old?
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
She's half your age.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
He's so creepy.
Well, what am I supposed to call it? Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
Really?
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Well, he's not a professional.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author.
Right? Yeah, it's a good reference.
I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
That's so creepy. And making a 12-year-old like proofread your books. It's creepy.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Oh, instead of line, it's Nile. Oh, is your head swimming, Brodoof? From the booster shot?
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
I'm sorry. Maybe you should lay down. Oh yeah, definitely drink water, dude. Are you staying hydrated? I made sure when I hit my booster that I got a Gatorade. And I chugged it.
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
You literally left a little girl by herself? He just gets worse and worse. Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to.
At a crime scene?
I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
She was right.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, Just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
It's her. Somnium herself. I thought this girl was gonna be the main character.
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
You should say hi. Just sitting there.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
I must know her from before I lost my memory.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Oda's looking at Aset. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa!
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
I've liked all the music so far, Brodoof.
He told her about a dead body.
Bobbing
he
my
found
head
for
along with
attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
Okay, why?
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
About Aset.
Gee, Tessa. You always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air.
Does he
When
still
I'm with
have all
her,
the Twitter
I just-
sock puppets open on his screen?
My head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Something wrong?
Hey, Obsidian! I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Oda.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
I mean, there's a bit of a resemblance.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Ah, thank you for the glub, Brodoof. Obsidian, how are you doing today? Oda's gazing at Aset. Are you Aset?
Let me confirm something. You're
Thank you
Aset,
for the
right?
pets, thank you. Thank you for petting the puppy too.
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Shadows?
Thread? Silhouette? Aset!
What?
Fears!
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? Aset!
Yay! A-set, you bet!
Okay, that was kind of cute. I'm doing fine too, Obsidian. I just started this game earlier. It's like a murder mystery game. I'm a detective with amnesia.
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
He sounds so flattered. What's your relationship with Oda?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
Ugh, he's the worst. About the sock puppeting.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
His face.
Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
So you're friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out
I thought
sometimes.
Mr. Okiura, I assumed he was like a scientist. He looks like one. It's those glasses, man.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
We're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Hmm?
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
That's creepy, Aset.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer,
She's
right?
gonna live stream it.
That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What is she doing?
What are you doing?
Date and I are on the same wavelength.
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
He's so little compared to her. It's okay to be little, but not being a little shit. Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Oda's staring daggers at me. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
Oh, goddamn the cloud.
You little...
Asa has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. Why are you doing this?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
I really have to bring these kids. The car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel's on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, tachometer, and other meters and gauges. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
She's dangerous. Yeah, she is.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
The center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. I bet I can even remotely control it.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional. This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
The dashboard. Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
I'm not?
But you are a cop, right?
Right?
I think it's just semantics.
But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
About Oda.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the
Oh,
terrain to build
Minecraft.
structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
That took me a second.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
She's pranking me.
Just kidding!
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
How'd you start working for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
So doesn't he look like a scientist? Looks like he has a lab coat on.
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
That feels like foreshadowing.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
About my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Date, you really should not be telling her this.
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Why Isis?
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris.
Okay, that's weird. Because there was the winter iris in my dreamscape.
Iris Sagan.
And he keeps having like weird reactions to her. But she doesn't seem to recognize him.
I know, weird, right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, there's nothing.
How old am I supposed to be? Because I assumed I was in like my 30s. Maybe he's close
Excuse
to her
me.
age.
Yukaname Date?
That's right.
Baby.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Question it more! Question it more! Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
It's kind of cool looking though. A merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. The holographic caution tape. I thought this was just part of the game. I didn't think it was something the characters could actually see. It's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. It makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Oh boy.
Where is this anger coming from?
Bench for couples. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. A parasol. A local cop. How's the investigation coming?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Damn. There's a hole in the roof of the merry-go-round from all the years of weathering. There's the Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye staring down. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear?
Boop, 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 boop.
I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
Boop, 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 boop.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
I knew it. I knew it. She's a Danganronpa fan, that's why she's so messed up.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room.
I'm a Danganronpa fan, so I can say that.
This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Okay, that would make more sense too. But if we're closer in age, we might have been friends when we were little. And idols do lie about their ages. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
I bet the merry-go-round rotated.
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse.
So she was killed elsewhere.
And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
There was no blood on the horse. That must mean... What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
What?
Maybe a religious cult
What?
sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Why?
They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Aiba.
Aiba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Okay, I had been wondering what that situation was.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignored the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them,
They're
it'd be their own
mutants.
fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Sounds like he comes here often.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus?
She was talking about Isis earlier too.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
Wadjet, that's what, something about Iba is Wadjet. Pewter said something about Wadjet, right?
It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
Yeah, so, and that's what, okay, yeah. So your left eye is the eye of Wadjet. Yeah, the Wadjet system. And it's an eyeball replacement. That makes sense. Yeah, somebody stole her eyeball. I think maybe she had a, no. Because my eyeball pops out fine without any blood. So she must have had a real eyeball.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
The Illuminati.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Oh! And there was a $1 bill in my dream. There was the UFO, the Chupacabra, and the $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Well, that's interesting to know. So Mizuki took the ice pick out.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
So maybe she did have a robo eye. And they took the robo eye out and then they stabbed her eyeball? Or stabbed the eye socket to make it look like they pulled out a regular eye, but it wasn't a regular eye.
Tinazuki?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
She's such a liar.
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Huh?
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
You know those
Just wondering,
characters?
but how much do you
This
weigh?
is outlandish stuff. It's supposed to be a lie, but it's actually true, I
ask a
think.
lady that?
105 pounds.
I see.
Like, she
105,
probably actually is
huh?
dying and
You
is actually
can
pregnant
tell
somehow.
just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Elsa Dan?
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Yeah, I think she's one of those people that says stuff and then like plays it off like a joke. But it's actually true.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, That makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date, they say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
What?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
Maybe she is an alien. There was a UFO ship in my dream.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
The Sagan residence. We're driving her home.
You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already.
I said my goodbyes and then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye. Oh, now doesn't this look familiar? Is that her mom?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
She looks young.
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Iris is looking this way. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. A microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
You open the door.
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer?
You open the door and you take the giraffe out.
Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Yeah, Obsidian. You've heard this before too.
Your riddles could use some work.
There are a lot of dishes. A dining table.
You could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
Iris and her mom Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. Steam is rising from the tea. A coffee table. There's a door in the back of the room. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. What do they have on their heads? Is it like a halo? I guess it looks like a halo, and then there's like a bird? A red bird? A telephone in the corner.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
A winter iris. It means good news and hope. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dreams last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
Wouldn't Iba remember it too? Does Iba not remember the dream? I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and a stove on the other side. It's a kitchen counter. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. The lamp is different, it's not a rose anymore. The lights are off. Suspicious. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? A wooden shelf. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like. What?
You are beyond perverted.
Nobody thinks that way.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
Date. A clock. It's the front door. You can see the trees and sky outside. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Iba. A plant. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like... Oh, Date, you know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
Date. Okay, now we can communicate with people. There are some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo? So elementary workbooks, does that mean like elementary school? Like is Hitomi a teacher? Or maybe she has a sibling? You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Am I right? I looked at the flowers. Is this supposed to be something crude?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Did I just progress the scene?
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
was scared.
I'm 37.
37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
Hmm?
A single mother.
Yes.
We saw a gentleman, though. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Okay, yep.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
So maybe I was here when I was little then.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. And look at the flowers. About Renju Okira.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Is Renju secretly her dad? Is that why she's never been married? Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again.
I want to know why I know Renju and Shoko.
She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
That's her right hand.
Excuse me.
What a faux pas!
Well, I should head home.
Date, you
All
fool.
right. Take care, Date.
If that was me, I would die inside.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Focus, you've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Aiba is fitted into the center of the wheel. Interesting.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
Iba is charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means I have to charge her sometimes. About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Approximately 5
I
p.m.
wonder who
was
sent that
Shoko's
Nile
time of
message to
death.
Mizuki.
Mizuki received a Nile message. An unknown sender requested her to come to Bloom Park. At 8:10, Mizuki calls Ota and asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. At 9 p.m., Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, fleeing like a coward. At 9:05, Ota reports the crime via a payphone. At 9:30, first responders arrive on the scene and discover Shoko's corpse. At 10:50, Date arrives at the scene.
Probably the culprit themselves.
We should look at Mizuki's phone.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Yeah.
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Now who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me! I can see myself through Iba. About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
Ah, ferocious roar!
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her.
Thank you, Brodoof.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
If I did it, I wouldn't leave fingerprints because I wear gloves.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide-and-seek.
No, I mean, she had the murder weapon. She saw her dead mom. I don't think she's playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Now's not the time for jokes, Iba.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
It'd be hard to transport a body without a vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
We're strong.
I have no idea.
Back to HQ.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
What is sync? He's referenced this before. The hell is this device? Computer. Jeez Louise. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Mizuki's lying in the sync machine on the other side of the glass. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. A binder full of papers. It looks like the manual for a sync machine. You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that.
He's a mad scientist for sure.
You have nothing to
Those
worry
eyes.
about.
That's madness. Any progress on the investigation, boss?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
I don't know.
Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic.
Aphonia? Is that like mutism?
Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date.
Never heard that word before.
You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter? About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker in a way. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. There's nothing on the monitor. A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
A locker in the corner of the room. The exit. A CRT monitor.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie. coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
A CRT monitor. No one's crawled out of it. Yet. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. A metal shelf placed along the wall.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Is Iva a wrestling fan?
Where on earth did you learn that?
The internet. The door to the sink room. Okay, how do I start? I think I'm missing something. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sink room.
Got it.
Let's do this!
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
She's just like sitting there.
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Mizuki's lying on the chair. So here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad.
And the sync unit was made in Abyss.
We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sync gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the syncing. The sync machine. I should say something.
Agent Date, please. Mizuki needs you.
Pewter's watching me through the glass.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Everybody yells at me. Alright, Mizuki, let's do this. Sync!
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true
That's true,
selves.
Rodolph. That's true. Instead of them explaining it to us directly, they're explaining it to Mizuki.
People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
When this is all over,
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
has there been a hint to what she likes? I don't feel like there has been. They all sound like treats, yeah. Nagi sounds like the most expensive. Stew sounds comforting, though. I think stew sounds comforting.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up, but it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the
New
sync system.
feature?
New feature?
You'll learn more.
Are we
when
gonna
you
test
see
it in production?
Very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Let's do this.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the
Wait,
Somnium
it's timed?
world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be
What?
absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
This is too risky.
We're counting on you.
I hope it's not like literally timed.
Well then, let's
I get
begin.
stressed out by time stuff in games. Correct actions remove items from the puzzle. Oh. Got it. So it penalizes me for wanting to see everything. Boo. Boo. I like hearing all the dialogue. Hey, Aiba. You can replay them pretty easily? Okay, that's good.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this
The
Bloom Park?
merry-go-round.
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Huh?
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay, the lightning in the cage. 3? Oh no, the door. That makes sense though. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
The horses!
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
The left eye.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360 time limit.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Pull out. What's the 1 out of 2 symbol mean? It takes 20 seconds.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Halftime? I'll erase the speaker. Of the lightning.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Did it just speed up? Hey artist! This is your second favorite game of all time? Oh cool! This is my first time playing it. What's your first favorite game then? You have to balance risk with reward. Sometimes there are multipliers? Oh.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Persona 3, gotcha. I've only played Persona 4 and 5.
Date, we got a timey.
What is this? What is this? That doesn't seem right.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Where did her body go?
Well, it is a dream.
She just has a face.
And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. Timies are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can.
The entrance gate.
Open sesame.
We'll need more than a little force to open this. This gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
The entrance.
Tackle it.
Leave it to me.
No luck. Okay.
The gate hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
A microphone in the control room. Remove the birdcage or blow the birdcage away.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Open?
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
2 bird cages?
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Okay, Brodoof, I hope you feel better. I think that's the phone.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Thank you for lurking, Brodoof. Thanks for hanging out with me.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
Peek?
There are a number of balloons inside.
Looks like they'd fly away if you lifted the cage.
What would that accomplish?
I don't know. Dream worlds are unpredictable. Cause and effect are screwed up here.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Mizuki when she was little.
Picture?
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces.
Let's lift it. Time will not be used. Proceed? Oh, what? Why won't it be used? I don't think I understand the timey stuff exactly. Time to 30, time to 30. Make time 1/5. Let's do that.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Remove the bird cage. Yeah, picture.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks will cost all 3. You regain your 3 tries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Piece together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
It was
Done.
Mizuki when she was here as a kid.
But
Was a brown-haired guy. Did Renju used to have brown hair? Cause that guy looked like, Iris's dad. I think Renju is Iris's dad and Mizuki's dad. Have I played Zero Escape? Not yet. I have a copy of the Nonary games, but, I haven't played it yet. So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. Whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the bird cage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
It's also in the same universe? That's interesting.
Do you not see the horses
I knew it was by
spinning
some
at
of the same
hurricane
people.
speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Selecting the map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you're lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Okay.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Okay, Pewter. I'm going, bud. Microphone.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten and shout. Guess I'll try shouting.
Stop it!
Yeah!
Stop it already!
That was a good use of time. Good use of time, me. Parasol.
The parasol is spinning.
Ah, stop it.
Like this.
And that's gonna slow down the merry-go-round too, isn't it? Isn't it? Just like how the ice pick was connected to the microphones or the
I
speakers.
didn't think it would be that easy.
There she is.
Let's go. We have to save Mizuki.
Affirmative.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. Computer sleep talking. More than 1 second when you clear? You get a prize? No, boss, anything but that.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Yes, 3 minutes, yes.
A merry-go-round horse.
Ride, spank, talk.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit?
No.
I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
I assume there's nothing else around here other than the horse. The horse and Mizuki.
A merry-go-round horse.
Alright, we can spank it. We got the time for it.
Yeah!
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
A merry-go-round horse.
40 seconds. Let's turn that into 10. Still don't really understand the timey stuff. Like how I get them.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Didn't I do
A
everything?
merry-go-round.
Yeah, we did all the things. Okay. Isn't there supposed to be an item, I thought?
It's Mizuki!
At least in the dream world, they said there's always an item hidden. Are there items hidden in sinks too? These are all really expensive. Let's give her a hug.
Mizuki.
The rain's going up and there's footprints! What? A culprit. Wow. I got 10 seconds? Oh, it spent 10 seconds. Day 2 Mizuki A acquired. Okay, that seemed to end it. Okay. Hopefully there wasn't something hidden in there.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Oh, is it not one of those games where you need all the hidden items to get like the best ending or something, artist? Because a lot of games will do that. Thank you for the pets. Thank you. After she'd calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
I mean, that's not true because we managed to change things. I don't think that's an apt comparison. How does Iva appear in the Somnium?
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
She's not dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About Iva's appearance.
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
What you doing, baby dog? She just woke up. Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
I knew it.
What?
I'm kidding.
About that figure I saw. It's lagging a little bit. It's kind of weird.
That.
Yeah, I just started it today, artist.
I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for.
And that's interesting. That means my dream of Hitomi, after she got attacked, was something I was actually present for? Possibly? Is that the implication? Did Renju hurt his wife? I guess it wasn't his wife, his mistress?
Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person.
Oh, thank you, artist. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stream this every day this week. Well, on weekdays. So tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And I usually start around like 1 p.m. and then I stream until dinner time because I have to make food.
Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date?
How does he know what I saw?
That event you experienced is
okay.
obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Pewter's standing with his hands in his pockets. Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Boss is staring at Mizuki. About Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her.
Mario like Super Mario?
Well, you meaning you and Iba.
I don't think I usually have dreams about fictional characters. I'll have dreams in like fictional settings, but usually with real people that I know in them.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Yeah, boss is pretty cool.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
That's our suspect. Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out?
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the column?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this.
I think she has an Iba as well.
She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Mizuki's lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take a while for her to get back to normal. Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
About the stew.
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I want stew. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Oh, she's smart.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
It's gotta be her dad.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
She wouldn't not tell us unless she was protecting someone.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
So it's gotta be her dad, or Iris.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
It can't be her mom, because there wouldn't be any reason to hide that.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender
Who
of the
wiped
Nile
them?
message through other means,
Mizuki
but
herself?
it's taking me some time.
About that figure I saw.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Yeah, the voice acting for Mizuki is good. It actually sounds like a little kid. Summarize for me.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Alright, I'm off. Hey, Weedy, thank you for lurking. I'll make sure to do some appreciation. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
The Ferris wheel, the eye that doesn't blink. Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad, overturned insect. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a plane. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, just a grandma. That grandma is booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. There are no stars tonight. Yeah, I saw that there's gonna be a sequel coming out. I wonder if it's gonna be the same characters? Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
Jeez.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus.
A cactus.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
She does not like me. If she doesn't like me and both of her parents are alive, why was she living with me and not one of them? Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here.
So the brown-haired guy is her dad, so her dad used to have brown hair.
The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
And so he's the person that probably texted her.
But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column. Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it?
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Well, if you come through that subway, you probably don't end up on many security cameras.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway.
Kawasaki's not a real place, right?
Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night, a black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Of course.
Renju Okiura.
Of course. I'm pretty sure when someone dies, their partner or ex-partner is like #1 suspect.
So let me get this straight.
Suspect numero uno.
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Glove box. The center console. The wheel. The Mizuki. Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. About the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
They've been divorced for like 4 years, I'm pretty sure they said.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
Kind of a delayed reaction if it was due to the divorce.
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that
Baby,
Nile
what are you
message.
snorting for?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
It seems too simple, though. It's probably someone trying to frame Renju. And he also received a text message or something. Thank you for the pets.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the
Bless you.
Kawasaki district.
Bless you, little baby. Bless you, goodness. Goodness gracious.
There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Stretching my neck. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Yeah, it's always first person.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Doing a heckin' phone call.
Incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
Doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
I'm like, what? Is it frozen? I can see Boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone, I never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with headquarters. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. About Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
But do local cops have X-ray vision? Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Sunfish Pocket?
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
What? He runs a maid cafe? Oh my gosh. He looks like this, like, scientist or businessman. But then he does all this otaku stuff.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Maybe Hitomi's mom was one of the maids at the maid cafe, and he was having an affair. And that's how Iris was born. Did I say Hitomi's mom? Iris's mom, Hitomi.
Can't be.
Is he dead? What?
Renju.
Oh my god, it's a fish hook. And his eye was taken too! Day 3 Sunday. Shokubai? Back at headquarters.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss.
Full moon. Ow, ow, ow! He was murdered on the night of a full moon.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
I feel like if there's no new dialogue, they shouldn't make it green. It seems to all be the same. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
I'm jealous of people that have their left eyeballs still.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
I assume that I'm a victim of the serial killer in the past, but somehow I survived. And that's why I'm missing an eye.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Pewter looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired like me. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
Baby, you got 20 minutes. 20 minutes for dinner, okay? She's licking her empty bowl.
To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
But they're all women.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Doesn't that look like Hitomi? That looks like Hitomi.
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Posthumously, that means after death. But these ones had their eyes removed before death, right? Cyclops.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops captured? No?
No. In 6 years, we never got a single trace.
Then why can't it be him?
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why would that be impossible?
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
I think I'm the Cyclops killer.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Date is missing his left eye, I believe. Yeah, the one that's brighter yellow. And the victims 6 years ago were missing their right eye. And the new victims are also missing their left eyes, just like Date. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine.
Everything will be explained? Okay.
Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
Going to Sunfish. Nautical Maid Cafe.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Mizuki?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat.
Hey, Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Hey, Date, why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No, but don't look.
Damn, is it that obvious?
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
Baby, I know. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin.
Hello, sweetie. Hello.
Because the
I know.
tortilla's round.
I know. We'll stop after the scene.
Obviously.
Your neck doesn't hurt doing that?
No pain, no gain.
What?
Adults have to make sacrifices. You'll understand when you're older.
I don't think I'll ever understand you.
How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult. Shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, you're a brat.
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
Poor Aiba.
Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
Turn on the fog machine!
She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
1 minute, babe.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Make it snow. It is that time of the year.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am
Shoko
scanning
was a
all known
criminal.
crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Good talk, good talk. Mizuki and I walked back into the sunfish pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through.
1 second, sweetie pea. Okay, menu... Sit... Oh. You can earn album for... Oh, okay. Okay, but I wanted to save. Here's save. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. The dog's going a little crazy, and it's almost time to make dinner anyway. So let's see what friends we have on that we can rate. Thank you for coming by, everybody. Thank you for watching with me. This game is pretty good. I'm gonna keep playing it for the... Oh, I clicked on the link. Okay. I'm gonna keep playing it for the rest of the week. But I think it's a pretty long game. I think it's like 30 hours, so we won't beat it this week. We'll have to play it for a bit longer than that. Let's see who's on. Soleil's on. She's playing Mega Man Zero. Alright, thank you for coming by, everybody. I hope everybody has a good rest of their evening, and I'll see you guys around.